Hello everyone and welcome to the Aldi Cup Series Season number 2, race number 32 here at Kansas for the Hollywood Casino 400, the final race in the round of 12. So 4 drivers will be eliminated from this race, after this race. And you see the starting line will be on the bottom of your screen, but we'll quickly go through who is where in the points standing, so just coming into this race. So we'll start off with the points leader, that is Brandon Bent in the number 27, starting fairly far back, but currently has a 36 point lead over the guy in 9th place. So just needs to do well enough today to lock himself in. Jack Hawkins, our pole sitter, second in points, 31 points ahead of the cutoff, ahead of 9th place. So looking fairly good for him as well. Let me go up to the next guy, Tristan Allen in the number 2. Third in the points, 29 points in front of the cutoff. Then we go a long way down. Landon Hicks in the 77, who is 24 points above the cutoff. Jay Jefferson, 5th in points, 18 above the cutoff. And then this is where it gets really close. From 6th down, it's fairly close. Jonathan Rains in the 09. He is 6th in points, only 6 points above the 9th place driver. And then it gets really close. Our outside pole sitter, Hunter Sleppy in the 88. He is 2 points above the cutoff. And the guy who is starting 3rd, Cyrus McGee, the winner of the first Kansas race this season in the number 4, he is 1 point above the cutoff. But McGee obviously grabbed his first career win here earlier in the season, so he knows how to win at this track. And then these are the drivers outside of that top 8. Jake Rogers, only 1 point behind his teammate Cyrus McGee. And he just needs to have a good run today, starting on the inside lane, which will help him out. And then it gets a lot harder from here on out, particularly for Max Neuwirth, as he's starting in last place for this race. In that number 7, he is 18 points behind Cyrus McGee. In the 4, Jared Oren in the number 91. He is a long way off. He pretty much needs to win. He's 31 points behind. He pretty much needs to win. However, it's still possible for him to make it on points alone, but it's going to be hard. And finally, the other driver, it's going to be even harder for him, Kian Raleigh in the 24. 12th in points and 35 points behind the 4. So, yeah, those are all the chase drives, and here's the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
So yeah, that worked out really nicely, and the cars are going to roll off. The top 4 all chase drivers, with Porkins, Sleppy, McGee, and Raleigh. Sorry, I thought Jack Porkins had an issue there for a second. And looking back here, that field, we got our last winner, Dan Park. He's starting inside the top 10 in 9th position, coming off his first win in a very long time. Martinsville was race 7 in season 1. That was his only win before last week at Talladega, where he got that win. He's coming back to that team next season as well. So obviously it's been a tough season for him. It's nice to get a win before the season is over. And also I just want to point this out now. Out of the 31 races we've had this season, 25 there've been 25 winners, which is nearly half of the entire field, which is incredible. Pace cars on pit road, coming to the green. Jack Porkins, Hunter Sleppy, green flags out. We're underway here at Kansas, and a great jump for the 21. Now, last time we were at Kansas, we had 7 cautions for 27 laps, and hopefully we won't have that here today. Porkins leads for his 4th win of the season in the 21. He leads them into turns 3 and 4. Slappy now to attack from Cyrus McGee. First lap led by Jack Hawkins. Looking back, looks like some drivers filing out here, including Tristan Allen. You see Kian Raleigh falling back on the outside, but Jake Rogers climbing in on the inside. Inside lane. And the second lap is led by Jack Hawkins. He and his teammate have pulled away from the rest of the field. Now Cyrus McGee started 5th at the first Kansas race earlier in the season, 5-hour G500. And we got a win. I think we got a caution on the racetrack, and we do. It's Zachary Fitzwater and Kenneth Bueno. Doesn't look like any chase drivers were involved, so that's good. And the first caution of the race coming out here very early on. Jack Hawkins was just about to be overtaken by his teammate too, so thankfully for him, he will hold on to the lead. And the Charlotte winner, Zachary Fitzwater, was involved in that one. Tough break for him. And Kenneth Bueno's had a really tough season as well on that 9 car, and it looks like it starts off with him 3 wide. And as you can see, Jonathan Rains hits the wall, slides down. Doesn't look like anything to do with that. Look how high Fitzwater is. Carl Adder's way down on the apron. Oh, it did involve a chase driver. The 7 of Max Newith was on the apron. Got into the 9 and then we slid up the track, and fortunately for him, wiped down Zachary Fitzwater in the process. So, well, take a look at the 7 here. Not where he needs to be if he wants to make the next round. And Jonathan Rains and Jay Jefferson are back there as well. But you see, the 51, the 7, the 69, they're all on the apron. The 69 had all 4 of his wheels on the apron, and Newith wiped out the 9. So, a really tough break there for those 2 guys, as they will be... I think they'll be able to continue. Fairly sure they'll be able to continue, so... But they won't be racing for the win, unfortunately for them. So Jack Hawkins was the leader in the 21. It doesn't look like we had pit stops, except for the 2 guys at the back of the field. So, let's talk about it. So Jack Hawkins, he would be in on that win, on this win, if he were to finish right here. Cyrus McGee, he would get 41 points. That would be enough for him to put him in. At least for Sam's not a chase driver. Tristan Allen, he's 13 points. He should be good to go with that 4th place run. Hunter Sleppy 5th. He should be good to go with that as well. So they're all scraping up against the wall. Kian Raleigh, that's 35 points. That wouldn't be enough, because the guy I think that would be in a lot of trouble here is Jonathan Rains in the 09 car, because he's a long way back. He's 33rd. That's 10 points. He'd be on 3,058 points. Kian Raleigh would be on 3,043 points. However, the thing is, Jake Rogers is up the field in the 12 car. He's 11th, so he would surpass Jonathan Rains in points. So that would mean it would probably be Jay Jefferson who would be in trouble in the 47, because he's back there as well. There he is, 39th. So Raleigh, if he got 35 points, Jefferson would get 4. Jefferson 3,064 now. So pretty much Kian Raleigh has to win this race. That's what I'm going to say. And so does this guy, Jared Oren. He needs to win this race as well. So those 2 guys have to make their way through the field, as we're going to go back to green this time. With Jack Hawkins still leading. We've got all 42 guys still out on the racetrack. And I forgot to mention, I just saw him, and I think I'll mention now, but Hedger Alonso is back after his concussion symptoms at Richmond, I believe, is where it all happened. But he's back, making his first race in a fairly long time in that 8 car. Not sure where his future holds, but you know. Green flag is back out here at Kansas since the DW Motorsport Fords 1 and 2 still. Oh, and they continue to bounce off that outside wall, which is not good. You see Kean Rally trying to gain as many positions as he can. It's hard with Jake Rogers being right here, who I think he's in 11th at the moment, something like that. Oh, wrong button. TV2 cam has got about for second loose for Sam. Has got by Cyrus McGee in the 32. Sam looking to hold his spot in the 32 next season. We're not sure where he's going. As now Tristan Allen in the number 2 goes to the inside of his teammate. And now 3 wide. Look at the 88 of Hunter Sleppy. He's only 2 points above Jake Rogers, who's 9th. He needs a good run as Rogers is coming on that inside lane in the Valvoline car. Meanwhile, Jack Porkins has just ran away with this one. He's got half a second lead on these guys, but Tristan Allen has broken away from the pack. As you can see, Kean Rally's now up to 3rd. He must win this race pretty much. Now, there's Jay Jefferson. Neworth would not advance on, absolutely. Now, Jefferson, he's going to come really close to falling underneath. Jonathan Rains, if he were to finish right there, he would fall under. For Jefferson, he'd come pretty close, but it wouldn't be because Rally is not in the lead. And you see Brandon Ben's back there, but he should be good to go. Gerard Oren, he's back there. Jack Porker's still leading this race, but these 2 guys here are catching up. And Rally up to 3rd position here in the 24. Looking to grab a ticket onto the next round. Jake Rogers in the number 12. Looking to grab his ticket onto the next round. Of course, 9th in points. Currently 4th. That would be enough to put him in. It would put him ahead of McGee. But McGee in 6th position would surely get up there as well, because he's ahead of Sleppy. So Sleppy would fall back, but I think they'd all surpass Jonathan Rains and Jay Jefferson. You see Leon Hicks also on the inside. He's 4th in points. So, Sleppy hit the outside wall. Whoa, and Hicks is on the apron as soon as we mention him. Trying to avoid the 88 car who hit the outside wall. We got a battle for the lead here. Jack Porkins now under attack from Tristan Allen. Allen looking for his 8th career victory. Porkins looking for his 4th. These 2 guys 1 and 2 in terms of all-time wins here on the series, and Porkins is actually tied for 2nd with Max Neworth, who is still at the back of the field with his teammate Jay Jefferson. So right now it doesn't look like Neworth's going to advance on. See, Jay Jefferson is actually falling back behind the guys who were involved in the early accident, Fitzwater and Bueno. So surprised these guys were able to keep up. Look at that. Fitzwater just went right by Jay Jefferson, so they've still got a shot to win this one. Oh, we got a wreck in front. So someone's blowing up. That's Henry Gore in the 02. Cannot catch a break, and now they're wrecking. Jefferson's in it in the 47. And another caution. And that's not going to go over well at all. So Henry Gore's out of the race here in the 02. Something happened to him. You see Jonathan King was also in it in the 96, as well as TJ Yoshi in the 45. And the caution's back out. A second one of the day. Thankfully, nowhere near as frequent as last season, but that's a tough break. Henry Gore cannot catch a break in this series. He really can't. But he's coming back for season number 3 with that team. And he just blew up on him. So he's battling here. Hang on, I need to pause it. No, keep going. There we go. So it's going to be shuffled 3 wide. Yeah, it just blew up right there. He's battling for position. He nearly got turned by his teammate Dominic Anthony as well. Rains and Oren got by it, which is good. You see Neworth gains a bunch of positions in that, and he hits the wall, bounces down to TJ Yoshi. Jay Jefferson ran into Jonathan King. That's how King got his damage, and Jefferson as well. But that's a really tough break for the O2. He's had a really tough season. He did get that win at Rockingham, but probably would have made the chase if it weren't for an issue at Richmond. take a look real time at this one. And most guys got by it, which was good until he turned himself into the wall and then he got ran into by TJ Oshie. So that's a tough break for all four of those guys, particularly Jay Jefferson. Not what he needed. Absolutely. So anyways, the race back to the line was won by Jack Hawkins. I'm fairly sure they'll be coming in, and they are, so we'll see who wins the race off the pit road. Oh, and Hunter Sleppy got held up by Alex Hawkins in the 55. Right sides for the 21 and a lot of others. And that's just it. Jack Hawkins wins the race off. Tristan Allen second. Those two guys taking 2 tires, which is interesting. James Kinghart is now third. Alex Hawkins, Noah Cars, Dan Park, Jake Rogers. Now, there's Cyrus McGee, there's Hunter Sleppy, and there's Kian Raleigh. Raleigh took 4 tires, which is interesting, but look how far he fell back. And Hunter Sleppy's still there in the 88 car. And Sleppy's close to the cutoff, and this is big. There's an issue here for the 88. And now he's going. What in the world? Not sure what was it with the 88. But remember, he's 2 points above the cut line in 7th. This is huge for him. And there's Jonathan King coming back out. So we're just going to have to wait and see how this will work out for Jack Hawkins, Tristan Allen, James Kinghart. All those guys that took 2 tires, as Henry Gore is the only driver out of the race. And from what I believe, it is a camshaft issue for Caro 2. So tough break for him in the Ford Pass entry. Last time he's running the Ford Pass scheme this season. The rest of the races will be run by Jacob and Ford EcoBoost in the finale. But anyways, Jack Hawkins in the number 21, looking to lock himself in right now in the lead. Is definitely going to lock him in. Tristan Allen's third in the points, obviously second right now. That's definitely going to lock him in as well. James Kinghart, Alex Hawkins, and Noah Cars are all looking for wins, particularly Cars who nearly won at Talladega. Green flag. It was a great jump by Allen, but he went high. And now Kinghart, who also got a good run, he goes to the inside for second as Allen hits the outside wall. So James Kinghart now goes up to second in the 71. And now he's going to challenge for the lead here in this 71. He's looking really good. He's done well here before and not going to do it. Hawkins strong on the high side. So he holds on to the lead. Kinghart out to second. Allen on the outside trying to hold off Alex Hawkins. We got Dan Park, our last winner, on the inside. How about Aiden Shepard in the 99 car? And here comes McGee on the inside. He's looking very strong as well with help from Eli Bright. Rogers in the middle. Of a 3 wide. Lan Hicks backs out of it. Knows it's probably the smarter option. And falls back. Will get by Sam anyway. And we got a change for the lead because James Kinghart has got around Jack Hawkins in the 21. And now Alex Hawkins in the 55 gets by him. What a run for the 55 car there. And Dan Park and Aiden Shepard on the inside. So I'm not sure if those 2 tires were the best idea by those guys. And they're nearly 3 wide. And here comes Cyrus McGee in the 4. He's coming really quickly as well. And he's now the highest chase driver in the field. He's just got by his teammate Jack Hawkins. Here comes another teammate of theirs, Jake Rogers. He's flying on the inside. So 2 tires did not work for these guys. Simon Nichols in the 82. The 2 are Tristan Allen. It's the 55 doing a very good job right now. He pulled away and he's going to lead another lap. Dan Park now under attack from Aiden Shepard. Here comes the 12 for Jake Rogers to the inside. And with him being the highest chase driver, that would definitely lock him in. And McGee's second highest, that would definitely help him out as well. Now the 88, there he is. He's on the inside lane. But I think with he's the second lowest chase driver. That's not good for him at all. And you see Jonathan Rains is back here as well in the 09 car. Newerth's back here. Where'd Kian Raleigh go? 24. 24. There he is. He's on the outside, currently 12th. As anyways, Aiden Shepherd has caught up for the lead here. He's pressuring that 55. No moves made yet. And Rogers looking to get by as well. Now the 99 goes to the inside of the 55. And the 55 will lead that lap, but it won't lead for much longer because here goes Aiden Shepherd for the lead. And Jake Rogers is going to follow him. Here comes Porkins back on the inside. So he's coming back up through the field again. Allen falling back. Dan Park falling back. Jared Oren's the other guy that we kind of need to focus on because he's 11th. 31 points behind. And right now that doesn't cut it. He's 16th. That will not be enough. And same for Kean Raleigh. So that might mean Jonathan Rains might make it. Where he is, he might make it in the 09 car. This is really going to be interesting here. And Alex Hawkins continuing to fall back at the 55. Battle for the lead. Here comes Jake Rogers in the number 12 as we're halfway through this race. And now Jake Rogers trying to take the lead, and he does. He gets by Aiden Shepherd. And Jake Rogers looking for his second win of the season and an advanced ticket to the next round. But how about Simon Nichols in the 82? He's not returning to that team next season, but he's doing a great job right now. Currently in 3rd position. Cyrus McGee in 4th. King Hart and Alex Hawkins battling for that last position in the top 5. Benny Watson, Carl Adams, Tristan Allen, Brandon Bent, Mitchell Carter, Dan Park and Jack Porkins falling back yet again. So the 2 tires I don't think worked for him. So now he's going to be under attack from Hicks and Davey Johnston and co. But he should still be good to go. To lock himself in, he needs to finish. Alright, so he's 31 above the cutoff. To lock himself in, he'd need something like 12. He'd need to finish 31st, I would think. I'm not sure, so we got to change for the lead. Aiden Shepherd has got back by the 12. As now the 82 is Simon Nichols on the outside. On the inside. Rogers and McGee on the outside. The DW Motorsport teammates trying to help each other out. They want all 4 of their drivers in that final 8, which would be impressive. But the 82 of Simon Nichols is up to 2nd. But Aiden Shepherd, the Michigan winner from earlier this season, is doing a good job right now in that 99. As now this battle here between the teammates, they can't hold each other out much longer. Because these guys here, James Kinghart, Alex Hawkins and co. How about Brandon Bent at the 27? Their other DW Motorsport teammate. He's just got by Benny Watson for 8th place. And Porkins continuing to fall back. He's now in 13th. No. 15th position. He doesn't want to fall back any further. Or too far back. He doesn't want to fall too far back. As here comes Bent now underneath of Alex Hawkins. So a lot of guys getting great runs on each other. I'm going to count out this 82 car. He's looking very good. Closing in here. Cyrus McGee, of course, we know he's good here. 3rd position right now. Jake Rogers 4th. Kinghart and Adams. How about Carl Adams in the 69? He nearly won a Homestead last season. Didn't do it. Just barely missed out to Tyler Selspin in that one. But currently in the top 5 in that 69. And here comes Bent. Trying to make a DW Motorsports 1, 2, 3 in terms of the chase. And then Tristan Allen's back there. Kean Raleigh, he's not close enough. He's 13th right now. Porkins 15th, Hicks 16th, and looking back even further, Newworth's made his way up to 20th. No, it's 22nd apparently, or 21st. Oh well, he's up to 21st. Here comes Hunter Sleppy, 25th. Rains falling back on the high side, and he's going to fall back beyond the top 30, which is not good news for him. And looking back even further, Jay Jefferson in the 47, currently in 40th. So we've got 3 wide. Anthony in a Team Hanley sandwich. And Reigns holding on, trying to hold on to a top 30. Hits the wall, and now they're around. Reigns is in it. Anthony's in it. And Alonso's in it. And the third caution of the race here at Kansas. The leader back to the line, I think, will be Aiden Shepherd. And it will. Our third caution of the race, and it involved the 09. And that might be it for him. That might be that final blow. So our third caution of the race here at Kansas. The leader is Aiden Shepherd. Man, that... How unlucky are these two guys? Seriously. Cannot catch a break. Three wide. It's because Jonathan Reigns hit the outside wall. So we're going to take a look from this angle because it's probably the best one. See, Dawson Miller's close to that as well, but I don't think he was involved. Yeah, the 09 hits the outside wall, calms down, wipes out Dominic Anthony, who goes down into Alonso, and they'll spin out and get into the wall. But thankfully, no one hit them both, which is good. But man, that is not good at all for the 09. He did not need this. And that might be it for Jonathan Reigns this season. Take a look real time, following Dominic Anthony. That's a hard hit on the driver's side too for Reigns. But thankfully, they should be able to continue unless there's like major damage on the 09, which doesn't look like there is. We had a race off the pit road. Who won it? Who won the race off? It was Simon Nichols in the 82 car. And McGee up to second. Carl Adams, Rogers, and Aiden Shepherd fell back to 5th. These guys are going to be careful coming out. So a bit of damage on the 09. See what he can do. Now the 91's probably not going to make it now. He's just too far back. Unless like a miracle happens for him. You see Jack Pawkins. He's trying to catch up, get up to his position, I think. Which might be... He is 18th by the looks of it. Neuwirth up to 16th. He's trying. Keem Rowley in 9th position. Bent, he's fairly good. He's 7th right now. Rogers and McGee. Looks like they'll make it in as well. Of course, that'll change if they reckon. Of course, the other DW's most car is Jack Pawkins, and he looks like he's going to make it on. So half of the chase grid for the round of 8 will be DW Motorsport cars. The 4, the 12, the 21, and the 27. Wow, it's still got 41 guys left in the race. Henry Gore, obviously out with a camshaft issue and then getting involved in the crash a bit further down the road. So, what does this mean? How many laps are we going to have left to go? 14. So we're going to have 14 to go. And Simon Nichols, who also seems like a really unlucky guy, is currently leading the race here in the 82, looking for Cooper Motorsport's second win before he says bye-bye to this team. Tyrus McGee looking for his 3rd win and DW Motorsport's 8th win of the season. Carl Adams in the 69 looking for his 1st career win and Andrews Racing's 1st win of the season. Jake Rogers also looking for the team's 8th win, and Aiden Shepherd looking for the team's 2nd win and also his 2nd win. Green flags back out and great jump by Nichols. And Rogers stuck on the high lane. Be careful. Rally trying to make up as much ground as he can. He's got by Mitchell Carter. That's for 8th. He needs to get up to that front of the field. He needs to win this race. He's going to get by. He's going to try and get by the 27. He can't do it yet. He's still on the inside though. So this is for 7th. So we've got a battle for the lead. Cyrus McGee now underneath of the 82. So McGee takes the lead here at Kansas for not the first time. Here comes the 69er, Carl Adams. He's up to 2nd. I think we got a caution. And we do. It's Elijah Gordon and Eli Bright. And a 4th caution of the race. Thankfully, we won't have 7 like earlier in the season. And at the line, Aiden Shepherd will get third, and Cyrus McGee will be the leader. So Elijah Gordon and Eli Bright triggered this caution. We'll just go to them, you know. And that's a lot of damage on both those cars. So, another caution. Our fourth one of the day. It's going to be interesting to see what happened. Oh, okay. Well, I don't know what I did there. I just held it down and then just got slow. But you see here, 72 goes a little too high, bounces off the outside wall, comes down right into Elijah Gordon, who probably should have given a little bit more room, I suppose, but they both hit the apron, lose control of them, and they slide up, and this is going to be a hard hit. Whack. Oh my goodness, and it flipped the 72 upside down. Eli Bright. Wow. That's a huge crash, and see here, Elijah Gordon really innocent in that one, but that's a really tough break for Eli Bright as well. Elijah Gordon trying to be the best non-chaser this season. This is not going to help him. With what looks like a 41st place finish. That's a hard hit. And Bright got squeezed into the wall. Thankfully not driver's side door. It was driver's side, but it was not on the door. It was towards the rear, left rear of that car. So I'm going to take it on board with Eli Bright in this one because it's a wild ride. Take a look in the rear shot. Hold on. Wow. That's a wild ride right there. But yeah, thankfully no one hit them both yet again. It's just another two-car accident. We haven't had wrecks with we've only had wrecks with 4 drivers involved at maximum. And Tristan Allen's way back here too. So Hunter slept 23rd. I'll figure it out. Not right now, but I will figure it out. And you talk about who made it on and who didn't. So Gordon and Bright 40th and 42nd. So 40th and 41st. But let's see. The lowest chase driver right now is Jonathan Rains. That put him out for sure. He's 36th. So, sorry, 37th. Jay Jefferson, 31st. I'm not sure about him. Tristan Allen, that would be enough to put him in. Hunter Sleppy, 23rd. Fairly sure he'd be in. Gerald Oren, that's not enough. Jack Porkins, that would be enough. Same for Landon Hicks. Neweth, no. And we'll keep going up. Brandon Bent, that would be enough for him. Keen Raleigh, I'm not sure actually. He's 7th. It might be enough, but I'm not sure. Jake Rogers, 6th. That would be enough for him, I would think. And finally, of course, Cyrus McGee, the leader. Looking to become the first driver to sweep a racetrack in a season in the Aldi Cup Series. He's leading in number 4, and he knows how to lead late in a race. But Carl Adams, he wants to ruin it with that 69 car. Looking for his first win. We got Aiden Shepherd in 3rd, looking for his 2nd win. Simon Nichols and James Kinghart. So a bunch of non-chase drivers trying to hunt down the 4. And of course, we got Rogers, Raleigh, particularly Raleigh, Bent. Those 3 chase drivers as well. We got going back under the green. We're already fanning out. That's the 24 making a move. And he's going to go up to 5th position here. He's underneath the James Kinghart. And he's flying at the moment in the 24. He might catch up to Cyrus McGee. He's up to 5th. Looking to get into the next round. Cyrus McGee, he's also looking to get into the next round with a victory. He's got to hold on for 7 more laps. But Carl Adams, he wants to spoil the party and make it another non-chase driver winning a race to become the 26th different winner in this season. Yes, 26. It's more than double the amount of winners in this season of the Cup Series. Well, last season, you know what I mean. Not going to do it yet. Raleigh and Nichols, they're trying to Rally trying to close up onto Nichols. And they will be... Oh, never mind, don't worry about it. But let's see here, how will this work out? McGee trying to hang on. And of course, overtime is a possibility. And while we're at it, the 09, 37th still, he wouldn't advance on. Jay Jefferson's now up to 30th. That should be enough to advance on. Sleppy 20th. Newitt's fallen back to 18th. And even further back in the 7. He's 22nd now. That might be him. Sleppy's 24th. So, we're going to have to wait and see. And now a move's going to be made. Here comes Simon Nichols in the 82. And Rally trying to get a run on the high side. That might not work out for him because here comes James Kinghart and Jake Rogers on the inside. Not the smartest move. We got 4 laps to go. And Rally's in the outside wall. And this is bad news for him. He's falling back on that outside. Cyrus McGee in the 4. Looking for an advanced ticket to the next round. And that might be it for Rally. That might be it. Of course, we still got 3 laps to go here at Kansas. Can McGee hang on, or will Adams, Shepard, or Simon Nichols get by him? I think it'll be Carl Adams, honestly. He's currently 2nd. But of course, Shepard, he's looking to get the win as well. He's trying to get underneath the 69. If these guys battle, that will give the win to McGee, I'm fairly sure. And now Nichols drops to the inside in the 82. No move made. We got 2 laps to go here at Kansas. There's RLANZ. He's out of the chase. I thought he might have gained some positions, but he didn't, as they're all stacking up for 2nd behind them. No move will be made. So Cyrus McGee's going to take the white flag this time here at Kansas. Can they make it back? And they will. White flag for Cyrus McGee. Looking for a ticket to the next round, and Shepard battles for 2nd. And that'll be it, I think. But Shepard getting a great run in the number 99. I don't think it'll be enough. I think McGee will hang on. I think he'll hang on, and he will into turns 3 and 4. It's not enough for Shepard, but Cyrus McGee in the number 4 is going to win again in Kansas. His 2nd win at Kansas, his 3rd of the season. And we're going to have to figure out who made it and who didn't. So anyways, the winner is Cyrus McGee, the first driver to sweep a racetrack here in the Aldi Cup Series in a single season. We've had a driver win win twice at a track before, Max Newitt at Auto Club, but we haven't had a driver sweep a racetrack in a single season. But today we get it with Cyrus McGee grabbing his 3rd win of the season and a ticket on to next round, and a bonus 3 points towards the round of 8, which gives him an even better chance of making it on to that final 4 to race for a championship. So anyways, congratulations to Cyrus McGee, and well, we're gonna have to see who will make it on to the round of 8. So I'll see you then, and we'll show you the finishing results as well.